Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of 60 Formula. We are going live right now. We're just updating you real quick because we are in the middle of moving. We haven't been posting every single day like we're supposed to. Hey Davian, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by tonight. Hey everybody, thanks for coming in. Cryo, awesome you can make it. Really excited to have you guys here. We just wanted to update you guys because we haven't been around. So, we wanted to let you guys know everything's cool. I'm going to show you what's going on. The dogs are super excited that you guys are here, though. Ah! Okay, so, look, here's everything, basically. It's being all put together or dismantled. Let me show you the garage real quick. Come on, let's go outside. Come here, come here. Let's show them this mess. Look at this mess right here. Oh, my goodness. Oh my gosh, don't even look. Look, there's a Sega, here, you guys see this? Look how cool this is. Sega! So this is like basically what we've been doing every single day because, and that's like why we're not posting videos. I feel so bad, but we just wanted to update you guys. Look at all of the stuff gone. Boom. Just everything, whoosh. Vanished. Sam, thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate you. Rewind. Thanks so much for joining. Really appreciate you guys. We just wanted to update you because, frankly, we just didn't want to leave you hanging. You know what I'm saying? Good Lord. Look at the trash. Don't look at the trash. So tonight we're going to be feeding the puppies. I wanted to look at Hila. She's so excited. She's like, can we eat? What are we doing? I don't want to go live. I just want to eat some din-din. So that's what we're going to do tonight. I just wanted to, geez, don't push me. Hey, calm down, calm down. We're live, we're live. Shout out to you, Damien. Thanks so much. I really appreciate you. I can barely even talk right now. You guys want dinner? Oh, that's the magic word, isn't it? You want some dinner? Come on, let's get dinner. Yeah, let's get dinner. Look at all the laundry that still has to be done. Oh my gosh. So, want to let you guys know, hey, come on, we're getting dinner. No more barking, come on. We are moving tomorrow. We're getting the truck tomorrow. We're going to be putting the pups in the truck and moving. So the next 2 days, you're probably not going to hear much from us. We're probably gonna be a little silent on the channel. I will try my hardest tonight, if I have the time, to make a video for you guys, and I'll schedule it to be released when I am doing the whole move. I won't be able to comment back to you guys or, you know, say anything, but I will, hey, enough. But I will make sure that I try and get a video up for you guys so that you can enjoy something while we're doing the move. So let's get the food. Boom, there it is, you guys. What do you want? You want that? That's all I got. Super sorry, we're moving, so let's do it. Let's get the bowls. Boom. Hila's bowl, she gets the metal stuff. And then we know Britney Spears, he gets this special bowl. You know what I'm saying? The special bowl. Foster, thanks so much. We're really excited to show you the new place. It's going to be so cool. It's literally 10 times bigger than this place. It's so much more space for the Huskies to run around, have some fun. They're going to be going in like 1,000 circles. I can't wait for them to get acclimated to the place because it is going to be exciting and awesome. We're going to have some really cool episodes coming your way. I promise, as soon as we get to where we're going here in 2 days, I am literally going to be making like an episode every 2 seconds for you guys. I promise. That's the 60 Formula promise right there. So let's go ahead. Fill up these 2 dog bowls on this box of stuff. You know you're moving when your like table in your house becomes a box. By the way, do you guys feed the dogs 2 times a day or 1 time a day? Ooh, that's a good question. Where's the food? What'd I do? I threw it on the floor. They're like, what are you doing, Dad? I used to feed these guys, and this is actually a good question. Puppies, you should feed several times a day, right? So, here, let me put this down real quick. Sit in the bowl, everybody, for 2 seconds. So, puppies, you should feed multiple times a day, but adult Huskies, you should only... There we go. Adult Huskies, you should only feed, like... Oh, wow. Can I just show you guys what just happened real quick? That literally just happened as I was answering this question. I opened this bag of food, and it went all over the floor. What better thing could happen during a live stream than a bag of food exploding all over the floor. So here we go. It's just pickup. It's like 52 pickup. You ever watch this? Like when you're a little kid and your brother like goes, "You want to play 52 pickup?" And they throw all the cards all over the floor, and it's like, now you got to pick it all up. One by one, each dinner is served. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's restart this and let them clean that whole thing up. This is literally the things you deal with when you move. Like, everything goes wrong, everything in the world, but you just got to be positive about it. You have to like take it with stride and just laugh because, I just cleaned this floor. I just vacuumed it. I'll let them vacuum the floor. Let's fill their bowls up. What am I doing? Welcome, Darwin. Thanks for joining. My 2 Huskies would have cleaned up the floor in 10 seconds. They actually are being pretty good right now. They're like, actually, the floor is pretty much clean at this point. 1, 2, 3. There's a couple over here. There was literally like 50 on the floor. So, where is my cup? I don't even have my cup, and that's the problem. I think the cup was packed. Do we have another cup? Yes, we do. How far away is your new house from this house? So some people have to drive really far when they move. Luckily, we are only going to be moving about 2.5 hours away. So we basically just have to fill up the truck, okay? And then just get going, which, like, you know, that's the hardest part, is just filling up the truck with all of your stuff. And then, yes, this is one of the dog bowls that helps them eat slower. These little divots right here, these little divots are what's going to help your dog basically portion out. They aren't able to like devour everything, so they'll do it like 1, 2, 3, 4, and they'll basically devour it like that. And it just really helps Britney Spears. He's getting way better. When we move, I'm gonna get him a metal bowl because he deserves his own bowl now. He's done a really good job at learning how to slow down when it comes to eating, and he definitely deserves a big boy bowl. Don't you, Brittany? Don't you? They're like, can you show some doggos? Look at them. They're like, dude, we just cleaned up your whole floor. Can we get rewarded now? Where do you buy these at? Well, you can buy them on Amazon. You can buy them at pet stores. I would just go into your local pet store and then ask them if they have a bowl that helps with, you know, feeding your dog slower. Some people are going to be like, what are you even talking about? But I would just take a glimpse down the aisle with all the dog bowls. You should find one there. I literally found this at PetSmart, I think, or Petco. All right, wait. Oh, wait, we didn't even fill up Gila's bowl yet, so let's just hold the phone, broski romansky. Brittany's like, dude, my bowl's filled. What's taking so long? Let's fill it up. I'm sorry I couldn't make this an extra long episode for you guys tonight. I wish I could, but I literally have to get everything else out by tomorrow because the truck is coming and everything needs to be done. But I'm never forgetting about you guys. I really appreciate you coming and watching all the episodes. You guys keep commenting and subscribing and hitting a thumbs up. And it means so much, not only me, but this cute little girl right here and this cute little guy right here. They really, really appreciate you. The support means everything in the world. So that's what we want to, that's why we want to give back. We want to be here for you guys and just entertain you a little bit. It's Monday, isn't it? And Mondays are like, no thanks. Don't like Monday. What makes it a little bit better on a Monday? Watching a cute little Siberian Husky eat their dinner. All right, hey, you're going to sit and lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Stay. We're going to stay. Gila, come. Lay down. Stay. We'll put yours right here. Stay. Stay. 1, 2, 3. I didn't say go ahead. You guys went prematurely this time. I'll let you get away with it because you guys are such good doggos. Yeah, you are. It's a good boy. It's a good girl. So, oh my gosh, you guys said that it's Tuesday in the Philippines. That is awesome. I'm super happy that it's not Tuesday here yet because I still have so much stuff to do. It's not even funny. I have to pack so much more stuff. Let me show you guys this. You see this sofa right here? This whole thing? I gotta pack this whole sofa into a truck and it's so big. Do you know how long you should wait to exercise walk Huskies after they eat? Or is it better to do it before they eat? What you really want to be careful about is before they eat. You want to make sure that they are calmed down a little bit before they eat. A lot of people will say watch, their exercise after they eat when it comes to bloat. And you should definitely watch your dog and their exercise before and after, but mostly before. There's a lot of times where your dog is going to eat dinner and they're going to go outside and they're going to run around. They're going to be like really excited because they just ate, and chances are they're going to poop, and pooping causes excitement, and dogs just like to do that kind of thing after that happens, and that's okay. So don't worry about that. Just make sure they chill out like 15 minutes. Like if they're running, make sure they chill out 15 minutes before they eat. Kind of think of it like the swimming rule when it comes to humans. If you're swimming, if you're eating, you don't want to go swimming for like a certain amount of time or you're gonna get a cramp. Kind of think of it like that. It's kind of a similar little thing. Look at Rio, he's all ready to go. He's like, okay, I'm ready to pack up and get in my little cage, which by the way, is all the way over here on the floor. When I took this out the other day, he got so freaked out. He was like, no! He's like, I know exactly what that thing is. And I'm like, I know you pretty little kitty. I know you know what it is, and I know you don't like the cage, but we're only gonna be in it for just a second. Foster, how old do Huskies need to be to fully train them? I will tell you right now, if you are planning on training your Siberian Husky, start today. As young as they can be, start training them. The one thing you wanna be careful about, don't introduce your dog to an e-collar if you plan on using them until they are way older. Now, a lot of my viewers are from the UK and in Europe, and I know e-collars are illegal, but for my viewers that do live in and where e-collars are legal, don't really introduce your dog to that until they're like a year old, okay? I did introduce Gila to the e-collar when she was about 9 or 10 months, and I think it was a little too early. She's fine on it, but if I could do it all over again, I'd probably wait a little bit longer. Let me see what the last question was real quick. I missed it. If you could get another dog, what breed will you get? Ooh, that is a good question. I always tell myself pretty much, if I were to get another dog, I would definitely get a Siberian Husky. I'm just kidding. I love Huskies, so I always choose Husky, but I do love German Shepherds. German Shepherds are such awesome dogs. They are beautiful. They are really easily trainable. I do love boxers. I love boxers a lot too. Hey girl, you done with your dinner? Did you finish? How was it? Was it gourmet for the day? I do love boxers. Boxers are really fun dogs. They're not the most trainable dogs in the world, but boxers are full of heart. They love to like jump around and, oh, Malamutes. Oh my God. Yes, absolutely. Malamutes they're a little too big for me, to be honest. I do love them, and I think they're great dogs, but Malamutes are so huge and they're so fluffy, I feel like I'd be like overwhelmed. I'd be like that little girl from that one Pixar movie who's like, fluffy! And I'd just like suffocate the Malamute. My top 3 are German Shepherd, Husky, and Golden Retrievers. They're such good dogs. Golden Retrievers are such good dogs. How long do you wait after dinner to take them out to go to the bathroom? Hey, come. Don't bug him when he's eating. Thank you, miss. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Can you sit? Can you sit? Look at her. She's like, no way. I have to pee first, and then I will do the tricks. I wait, I don't know. I'd say, see how she just hit that little doorknob? She wants to go outside right now. But typically, I just wait until they're both done with dinner, when they're both ready, waiting for Britney Spears to come over here, and he'll be over here in like literally 1 minute. He takes a little bit longer to eat because what he does is he'll go to his bowl and he'll lick it completely clean. He'll go over to Gila's bowl and he'll lick it completely clean. And then he'll come to the door and be like, all right, I'm ready to go to potty. Have you ever owned any dogs in the past? Great question, Cryo. And Sam, I will answer your question in just 1 second. The answer to that is yes, but not in my adult life. In my childhood life, I owned a Italian Greyhound. Awesome dog. They're little lap dogs, though, and they're mega fast, super fast dogs. But they're great. It was kind of like, you know, my mom's dog. She bought it when I lived at home with my mom, and so it was like, you know, it's kind of the family dog. My Siberian Huskies are my first dogs that I've owned Yes, like as a straight up adult, just living on my own, going, okay, now that I'm all grown up, I'm gonna get a dog, you know? These were my first dogs. Hilo was basically my first dog, and everyone was like, oh, dude, a Siberian Husky for your first dog, you're in for a treat. And I was, and I wasn't. I mean, is it hard? Yeah, but I mean, come on. After a while, if you know how to get into the groove of things, you're gonna be fine. It just becomes a way of life, you know what I'm saying? Can a Husky be trained to be around a small dog? Sophia, absolutely. I think I answered this question for you on the channel when you commented, so these guys need to go potty now. Let them go out. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Absolutely, Huskies are good with small dogs. You just need to make sure that if you're going to introduce them, you got a video about that, and if you are going to do it young, that's the best, because young dogs are just more easy to introduce to other dogs. They accept the other dogs into the pack better when they're puppies. For example, I introduced both of my Huskies to this little itty bitty kitty committee right here, and they both are completely fine with him. They never look at him as prey. He's part of the pack. He's part of the family. And it's because when they were puppies and I brought him home, I said, hey, this is Rue. He's not a Husko, but he's part of the family. He's part of the fam. So you gotta respect him. You know what I'm saying? So anytime my Huskies just messed with him and he was meowing and getting upset, I would just say, hey, we don't do that. We don't do that. We show him respect. And that's, you know, they learn to do that. It takes a while. They grow up around him and they learn, hey, I can't touch this thing aggressively. I can't chase after this thing in the house. It's another animal. And sometimes they go up to him and they like to smell him. And sometimes they like to go up to him and, you know, they get interested. And I allow that behavior, allow him to smell the cat. But if Rue gets uncomfortable and he starts meowing and swatting, I'm like, yo, we got to break it up in a peaceful way. If you could, would you get a Great Pyrenees? Ooh, that's a good question. Possibly. There's a huge, okay, Sam, I'm gonna get to it. There's a huge list of dogs that I would really, really love to get. But I can only have so many dogs. One day, hopefully I can have like a whole farm of dogs. That would be amazing. Okay, how do I handle all the fur? I will get to that in... Sorry, going back. How did you train them to hit the knob to use the bathroom? Okay, that's a great question. I actually have a video on that called how to potty train your puppy, okay? And I really should elaborate. Yes, Foster, I will get to your question too. Do me a favor and re-ask it right now real quick. Let me elaborate. I mean, I should elaborate in an upcoming episode because the potty training video that I created was basically just potty training tips. They weren't necessarily like a step-by-step guide on how to potty train your Siberian Husky. So I kind of need to re-release that and like elaborate a little bit more. But a great trick, and I really encourage you guys, if you're gonna get a puppy, definitely do this, okay? Take a piece of string or a piece of rope, all right? And hang it from your doorknob. Your puppy's gonna be living like right down here, right? He's gonna be really small. So you want the string to hang from the doorknob down here, and you have a little bell right here, okay? And every single time you take your puppy out, you ring that bell yourself. Just make the noise. Make the noise of the bell and then let your dog go do their business. Every single time do this. And eventually your dog will start hitting that bell on their own when they want to go out to the bathroom. And eventually from there, you can take the bell away completely and they'll basically just hit the doorknob. It's a long process, you know, it takes practice every single day, but I have a video on how to do that and you can go and check it out. And if you follow those simple steps, your dog should be able to let you know anytime they need to go to the bathroom. I know it's daunting trying to figure out when your dog, you know, has to go to the bathroom. You basically have to become the dude from Dude, Where's My Car? It's like, I know your body, dude. I know when you have to poo and I know when you have to pee. You don't want to have to do that stuff. You just want to put some bells on your door and say, yo, doggo, let's create a communication system between you and I where when you need to go potty, then you just let me know by clicking that little bell right there. And that's exactly what I did when I got my Husky. I was like, look, we're just going to create a communication system. And that's how you're going to let me know when you need something. And that's what we do. And I absolutely recommend everybody do that because it's such a smart technique. And I don't know anybody who does it. I guess people don't really want to have bells hanging from their doorknobs. And I understand that completely. But you get to take them away only after a few months. I mean, it does not take long for your dog to learn how to use those bells and finally just say, hey, I need to go outside. Are you guys ready to come in? Are you ready to come in? Woohoo! There they go. Now, this is the point in the night where they're like, all right, we got to go in here and we have to relick all the bowls and get some water. Would an older dog be able to learn it still? Yes, that's a huge, I need to get to Foster's question. And Foster, I promise you I will. I haven't forgot. Yes, you can teach any dog anything at any age. That is my personal opinion. Some people will say, you know, no, it's harder or sometimes it's impossible. You can teach any dog at any age any trick, unless they're literally like a 21-year-old dog and you're trying to teach it to like roll over. Maybe their bones are fragile. That's not what I'm talking about. As long as your dog is healthy, you can teach them whatever you want. Now, is it true that a puppy learns faster than an older dog? Yeah, absolutely. Is it true that a baby infant learns faster than me? Yes. I can't learn Spanish, but I tell you what, if you taught a little kid to talk Spanish or talk in any other language, they pick it up like that because when you're small, you just know how to do those things. So you do have an advantage to training your dog quicker and more effectively when they are a puppy, but it doesn't mean you can't train them when they are older. They are completely capable of learning new things. In fact, Gila learns new things all the time. She did not know how to walk off leash when she was a small little puppy. I never introduced that to her until she was older. So yeah, you're always able to teach a dog new tricks. What top 3 breeds would you pick if it had to be under 40 pounds? Oh my goodness. I love pugs. I love Chihuahuas, and I'm not even sure what kind of dog they are. They're like the little, like, kind of like an Ewok-looking dog from Star Wars, like little Chewbacca dogs. You know what I'm talking about? They look like little teddy bears, and they run around. They are the cutest dogs. Akitas, you know Akita Inus? Those are some of my favorite dogs, too. Oh, God, I love Beagles. Beagles are some of the coolest dogs. I don't know if you guys know this. A little 60 formula tip coming your way. Beagles are the #1 most tested on dog out of all of them. And I'm talking about like clinical trial testing stuff. And the reason is because Beagles are the most docile and friendly dog, so they're the least likely to bite someone who's testing on them. It's a super sad situation. I don't mean to bring negative light to the episode right now, but be aware that Beagles are basically tested upon the most, and there's so many funds out there, so many fundraisers where people donate regularly to try and save and support Beagles. It's a real big problem. Last year, I donated $100 to a Beagle foundation because I feel really passionately about that kind of thing. I don't like it when little animals are tested on and that sort of stuff. Sorry, don't mean to bring down the video. Let's not talk about that bad stuff. Let's only talk about good, cuddly kitty stuff. So yes, basically those are the 3 dogs that I would choose. I like pugs, I like Chihuahuas, I like those little Ewok-looking dogs. I wish I knew what the name of them was. Someone said a Yorkie, I think. Maybe that was the name of it. Team Fortress, welcome. Yep, we're gonna do Foster's question right now. Let me go through and see what Foster wrote in the questions. Oh, Foster, rewrite that question real quick. What did you ask? Also about the doorknob thing, do you think it will be an issue with the new house getting them to do that same thing? Ooh, look at Foster. He's just like throwing the best questions my way. That's a good question. If the dogs do have a problem with the new house and understanding how to like hit the doorknob, I don't know, I'll have to readjust and reteach them. If your dog ever like has a problem where they forget to do a trick, or they are like, they're not doing it correctly anymore and they're forgetting how to do it, you can always realign your dog and retrain them. You always just have to take a step back. So let's say the dogs do move to the new house and they do forget or they don't understand to hit the doorknob. Now, the back door to this new house, it doesn't have a doorknob. It's actually a sliding glass door. So it is going to be interesting. I'm not sure how they're going to let me know, but I'm going to have to implement probably a new strategy in place. And I'll share that with you guys for sure, because I know not everybody has a doorknob that they can use. Some people have sliding. Sophia, do you have any tips on training your dog to stay at home for long periods of time, 5+ hours? Yes, I do. I do have some tips on that. If you're going to be staying home for 5+ hours, I think 5 hours to keep your Siberian, as long as they're an adult, is okay. Karen, what's going on? Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We're just hanging out for a little bit. I would say that if you're going to be gone for about 7 hours a day or 8 hours a day and you're leaving your Husky at home, look at Gila. Let's not watch that. I would say hire somebody to roll through and take your puppy out for 1 hour a day. It's a very popular job. It's super inexpensive, and there's tons of people who do it. If you go online and you look up, I know a lot of people are like, hey, I don't want anyone coming into my house because that's an invasion of privacy. I don't trust strangers in my home. But if you're finding that you can't get to your dog in time and they're constantly making mistakes, it's just hitting that 7 to 8 hour mark where they're just staying at home alone, you may want to consider just hiring someone to come by your house and take your dog out for an hour. It does cost money, and you would have to work it into your budget, but it is a viable option. Why not wireless door unlocks? I don't know. I've never even heard of that, actually. If there was a way to let your doggo out when you weren't home, that would be awesome. Like having a dog door that has like locks that you can unlock from your cell phone. If that's actual technology that exists today, let me know and link that below, because that's insanely beneficial to people who do leave their pets at home. I've never heard of anything like that. I don't know. I know there are devices that you can have in your house where you can see your Huskies at all time and make sure they're not doing anything bad. Is it safe to leave a Husky outside from 8 to 4? Hold on, let me see this. Answer your question real quick. And then we got to go. We can't be here all night, unfortunately. I really have to get everything out in the garage. I just wanted to come on and say hi to you guys. I don't like leaving you hanging, but we'll stay on for a few more minutes and hang out with you. Is it safe to leave a Husky outside from 8 to 4 and then come home for lunch? Honestly, in my opinion, I'd say no. In my opinion, I wouldn't leave a dog outside if you aren't home. If you're not home, I wouldn't leave your dog outside. A lot of people would say that that's nonsense. They do it all the time, and that's fine. Sophia, my next stream will probably be here in the next couple of days. When we get to the house, I will get on live stream and show you guys the home immediately and the dog's reaction and everything like that. I'll live stream it, and then I will follow it up with an edited episode where you'll be able to see everything in an edited version. So either way, if you catch us, then you'll see us at the new house in the live stream, or if you don't have the time, maybe you're busy at work, then we will definitely make an edited video for you to enjoy when you're just chilling at home. But I just wanted to say, if you're going to leave your Husky at home, just make sure it's cold. Make sure it's cold outside, okay? Make sure it's a proper temperature. Don't leave your Husky outside for long periods of time. Come here. Come on. Come here, Brittany. Come on. Got Bowie. That's a got Bowie. I got Bowie. Bowie. I would just worry about leaving your... I live in Florida, okay? So it gets really hot here. So, of course, I would never let my dog stay outside for long periods of time. That's completely different, though, in, say, like Michigan or New York. Maybe it's so cold there all the time that it's fine to let your dog stay outside, and that's cool, okay? That's totally cool. As long as they have a place to use the restroom, as long as you give them water, the food isn't such a big deal. I don't think you need to leave food for your dog if you're gone for 8 hours. Your dog, if they're an adult, they should be eating just once a day, maybe twice, and it should be under your supervision anyways. Your dog doesn't need to be eating when you're not around. It's probably not a good practice to get in. You want to make sure, you know, they're safe. You never know. Dogs can choke just like humans can, and if that happens, you want to be there to do the Superman on them, save their life. They exist. Simple search up wireless pet door and you get results. Well, that's awesome. Thank you, Andrew. I really appreciate you adding that to the episode here. That's going to help a lot of people out. I'll definitely take a look into that, research it a bit, and if it's something that I feel is really awesome, I will definitely introduce it to the channel. I'll try it out, maybe do a review of it, and we'll see if it works, because that would be something I'd really be interested in getting into. All right, we're hitting the 30-minute mark, guys. I just want to thank you so much. We're going to come over here, see the pepperoni pizzas one more time before we let you go for just 1 or 2 days. I really hate to leave you for so long, but the next time you see us, we will be rolling in style. We're going to be in a new place. We're going to be running around like maniacs, and we're going to be having fun, and we literally can't wait. We can't wait for you guys to join us, really. What do you got in your mouth, girl? What you chewing on? What is that? Look at this. Is this part of your bag of food? You're not supposed to chew that. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate you. As always, guess what? We will see you next time with another episode of Whatever We Make. Bye, Foster. Bye, everybody. Thanks so much. Peace. Say bye, Britney Spears.